High-risk work includes scaffolding, dogging and rigging work. It also involves using cranes, forklifts, reach stackers and boom-type elevating work platforms. In most instances, if you carry out high-risk work, you will need a license to undertake that type of work. Chemical substances used while working for SEAGAS must be specifically suited to the task and be used in accordance with the recommendations on the safety data sheet. Make sure that you review safety data sheets prior to using workplace chemicals and detail the hazard controls required on your job hazard analysis. Chemicals should be stored in the correct manner and never decanted into unmarked containers for later use. When introducing a new chemical into the workplace, you must provide your SEAGAS representative with a copy of the safety data sheet. Chemicals must also be disposed of in an appropriate manner. Environment Protection Authority waste tracking certificates may be required for some hazardous waste. Spill containment and cleanup kits are available at SEAGAS sites, and permit holders are trained in the use of spill kits. During chemical use, spill containment and cleanup considerations must be considered when preparing your job hazard analysis. Operators must ensure that all vehicles and equipment are maintained in a roadworthy and mechanically sound condition, free of any leakage of fuel, oil or hydraulic fluids. Any faults or safety concerns should immediately be reported to your supervisor. This includes faulty guards and any damage to plant. Inspection of any mobile plant or vehicles should be undertaken regularly to ensure there are no hazards present or any potential fire risk. Mobile plant, such as elevating work platforms, may require logbook entries to be completed before work commences. Mobile plant must be fitted with a flashing amber light and an audible reversing alarm while operating on SEAGAS sites. Four-wheel drive vehicles should not be operated off-road unless the driver has completed appropriate training. Manual handling includes tasks that require you to lift, lower, push, pull, carry, or otherwise move, hold, or restrain an object. Injuries from manual handling can occur suddenly or as a result of repeatedly stressing the body over a period of time. Before moving an object, make sure both the path of movement and the immediate area are free of tripping hazards or obstacles. It's essential that you know the weight and nature of the object to be lifted or moved before you attempt to move it. When performing the manoeuvre, always use safe body positions and biomechanics, and keep the load close to your body. If you believe a load is beyond your capacity, don't attempt to move it. Rethink how to do the task, change the load, use a lifting device, or get help. If team lifting is used, always coordinate the manoeuvre by determining a sequence of counts to lift and limit carrying to short distances only. Always consider the manual handling requirements specific to your job when completing a job hazard analysis and implement the controls necessary to reduce the risk of injury. SEAGAS facilities have specific emergency evacuation procedures. Make sure that you are familiar with emergency sirens, evacuation protocols, and emergency muster points before commencing work. In the event of an emergency involving gas leakage, remember the following basic steps. Your safety is your first priority. Do not attempt to start, stop, or move vehicles or other machinery. Do not use mobile phones, cameras, matches, or lighters. Evacuate to an area at least 700 metres upwind from the incident site. Account for all personnel. Administer first aid or seek medical assistance. Notify emergency services. Call 000. Report the incident to the SEAGAS System Control Centre on 1800 808 008. Follow all instructions provided by emergency services and SEAGAS and never attempt to extinguish a gas fire. The SEAGAS System Control Centre may request the suspension of work permits during declared emergencies, in which case you should make the site safe and cease work.